In this lesson, I want to consider the idea of teams within Sage CRM. You can see that I've currently logged on into the system as the system administrator and navigated into the administration screens. Here I'm looking at the user area, and you'll notice that we have a Teams button. The teams represent the broad functional areas within your organization, and a system may have several dozen teams set up within it. Within the demo system, there are 5 teams set up: customer service, direct sales, marketing, operations, and telesales. These teams are used as labels for both the user and data items, and they form part of the overall rights gained by a user to access of data. So through a security profile, a user will be able to see an item of work because they are within the correct team. So if they are in direct sales and the item of work has been assigned to direct sales, then they should be able to access that data. Of course, that's a larger question that we'll be exploring within the lesson on security profiles, and the most important feature within that would be territories. But here you can see I've logged on as the user Susan May, and we can see that I'm looking at a number of different opportunities. Susan May has approximately 9 different opportunities that are assigned to her, but she's a member of the direct sales team. And if she was to navigate across into the team CRM, she'd be able to see through the direct sales tab some 45 different opportunities. So she's seeing a larger group of data because all this data is in the same team or within a team that she has permission to view. The individual items of data are marked as belonging to a team, and here I'm navigating to look at an individual opportunity, and the control and access to a team is part of the standard workflow processes of a record. So control of the team assignment as part of the general features of workflow and business rules within the life cycle of that record. So I've saved that data, and I'm returning back into the system administration screens because I want to have a look at the setup of a team. If I click on New to create a new team, we can see that it's a relatively easy thing to create a team. Here I'm creating a new team called Training, and you'll notice that there's a broker rule. The broker rule is used when creating a task for a group, and we'll explain the queue and round robin broker rules in details when we're looking at the marketing features in another lesson. But this comes into its own when you come to carry out a task against a group. Here you can see this particular user has come into the search screens, is finding a set of data and wants to perform a bulk task, and in this particular case is going to create a new task, assigning across all of these different opportunities. On creating a new task, you'll see that there is a broker rule used here. The broker rule that is set up within a team is used if the item of work is assigned to a team rather than a user. So in this case, you can see that I've got both a user and a team assigned. If I only had a team used here, then the broker rule for the team would be used. If there is no broker rule associated with the team, then the broker rule down here within the scheduling options would be used. Returning here, I can set up for a team a broker rule if necessary. I'm not going to do that here. The owner is not a used field, though there is scope for internal customizations to make use of that idea of the owner, and it demonstrates that this is an extendable area of the system as well. But the owner is not a used field. The broker rule is used specifically within this campaign and bulk group task assignment. Other than that, it's just a question of creating a new label for the team, choosing save, and then that team becomes available within inside the system. And here you can see I can now click on the reassign and the team would be available. So that is the way in which teams can be created inside CRM.